Modifi, one of the most undervalued cryptos around, a unique selling point and first mover advantage. This is what I want to get into. Spoken about it in the past, but they've now got products coming out and they've pointed out areas where they could actually, their whole system could improve things dramatically. So I really want to get into this. Before I do, as always, I update the spreadsheet. These are just the first 26 coins I held. I spoke about on YouTube. If you invest $100 to each one of these when I release the videos and you're still just holding that crypto, you'd be in profit for over 47 grand. This isn't what I hold anymore, and if you want to see what I hold, you can come check out Copy My Crypto, where I share my portfolio, where I talk about any coin I buy, any coin I sell. There are a number of cryptos that I'm watching right now because a bear cycle will come at some point, and when I think that they're hitting their roadmap targets, they've retraced enough, they're partnering well, and I think they can 50x, 100x like I did with Phantom. I'm going to be sharing those coins with the Copy My Crypto members. We're not quite in that bear cycle, 60%, 90% retracements that we've seen. But when that occurs, there's going to be opportunities left, right, and center. I can't wait to share them with the members. If you want to be a part of it, make those gains, click the link in the description and check it out. Right, Modifi. Market cap 7.6 million. Price at about 52 cents. Hugely undervalued. Hugely undervalued. Modifi is an Oracle aggregator. Okay, we've seen aggregators work. We see DEX aggregators that have been very, very successful. This is the first of its kind. There's no other Oracle aggregator out there. What they've done is build solutions for real-world Oracle problems. We see real-world Oracle problems. People think, oh, it's an Oracle. It's good. It's good. It means it's going to be great. They're so reliable. No, actually, a lot of the situations we see in crypto where there are problems boils down to an issue with a third-party Oracle. So they've got their decentralized aggregated Oracle. That's where they've embedded multiple chains: Chainlink, Teller, Band, Dai. There's tons, right? Umbrella, and they've added a layer of decentralization as well. So whenever anyone uses Modifi's DAOs, they're getting trustless, transparent, secure, and decentralized data. Now, the beauty of this is when one Oracle, if one Oracle goes down, that's removed from the feeds and all the other Oracles contribute. So a great example of a problem that we saw previously last year was there was an error on Matic and Synthetics from the third-party provider for Celsius. This triggered a load of margin calls. Now, the issue got resolved, but it was an issue that should have never occurred and wouldn't if Modifi's DAOs were being used, because they aggregate oracles through their aggregator, and then when one price feed fails, stale and bad data is excluded, so it never happens again. So they've got an automation process that's perfect. And this is a solidly strong project. You know, layer 2 solutions, bidirectional cross-chain, autonomous execution. That's so important. Corrupt and malicious data removed autonomously. So you don't see these problems. Then on top of that, they're building, and this will be out soon, the version 2. Not the decentralized aggregated Oracle, sorry. The on-demand Oracle. Now this is important. This actually legitimately has so many use cases for every industry going. Modifi's on-demand Oracle will be easy to use contract creation with basically an easy-to-use contract creation wizard. So there's no coding or blockchain experience needed on any chain. They can be created for single or multiple use, tournaments, prediction markets, wagers, and more. Now, bear in mind, this has huge implications because it's chain agnostic, it's inexpensive, it's again got excuse me, limitless possibilities when you're looking at what it can be applied to. Gambling is a massive one, right? Your DraftKings or your Betfairs, Bet365, they're going to need real feeds. Okay, they're going to need randomization and event outcomes. This can be done so smoothly with this on-demand Oracle. The advanced price feeds, obviously, as well, with aggregated data feeds. This can also be applied to insurance, so you see real-time policy payouts, environments, reports and peer-to-peer insurance pools. Real estate is something I've been banging on about forever. You know, real-time property evaluations, on-chain ownership, and deal closures. That's something we're going to see more and more and more of. And how you can set up tournaments from start to finish, including sponsorships, and there's no escrow required. So the potential for Modifi is so high. Use cases, like I said, are limitless. So their on-demand Oracle launch is going to be the first of a kind Oracle aggregation targeting a $14 billion sector. With the first mover's advantage, they plan to climb up the amazing Phantom ecosystem fast as well. Guys, you know I like Phantom. That was my #1 pick for the year. Beast. They're going to be chain agnostic. They are absolutely phenomenal. And this is it. You know, they've already got stuff up and running. They've got, if you launch the app, you can participate in the staking mechanisms. You can literally, if you go through the docs on the how-tos, it tells you how you can bridge from Ethereum to Binance Smart Chain, stake Modifi on the Binance Smart Chain, or stake on Phantom. And to be fair, I think you can stake on Matic now as well. It's really simple, really easy to use. And obviously with token utility. So when it comes to on-demand Oracle validation, in order to participate as validator, users have to bond their MOD tokens as collateral. On-demand Oracle employment, on-demand Oracle deployment means the fees to implement the contract will be collected in MOD tokens. Governance, obviously the MOD token will be used for modified DAO. DeFi dashboard subscription, MOD token will be the main payment token for subscription services using their DeFi dashboard that is going to grow. They're going to be putting lending in. They're going to be putting lending and borrowing. They're going to be adding to that DeFi space hugely. The MOD token has use cases across the entire platform. This is one that I think is still really strong and it's still effectively in its infancy. When we look at how long this has been around, we've had the deployment effectively, or the beginning of it, from sort of February of last year. So it's only been around for a year. And yeah, the price has dwindled from launch. But if you bear in mind price action across that first 4 months of the year, things were running very, very hot. I still think this is one that is going massively under the radar, given that Oracle manipulation is literally the biggest culprit for DeFi hacks. So Modifi can resolve that problem. All these DeFi protocols can stop getting hacked by utilizing Modifi's Oracle solutions. There's a huge potential here, and like I said, the biggest thing about this, first mover advantage, only one of its kind, and one I expect that you're going to see grow very, very well over the course of the next few years, because more and more DeFi applications will start using it because it just makes sense. You minimize your risk, you minimize the risk for your client, your users. And then, who benefits? Modifi and whichever DeFi platform, whichever DApp, DeFi, or DeFi platform decide to integrate Modifi's DAOs. Huge potential. Yeah, one I wouldn't sleep on, guys. Certainly one to watch. Not just now, but particularly in the bear cycle, because this could be a hell of an investment. Yeah, that's it from me. Just wanted to draw attention to this again, because I did a while ago, and people have to pay attention to this one, because the USP is insane. Anyway, that's it from me. Hope you're all keeping well. If you're new to crypto, come check out Copy My Crypto. It's where I share my portfolio, where I tell you whenever I'm buying a coin, selling a coin. If you're new, then this makes things as simple as possible. You can literally copy exactly what I'm doing. Yeah, and when I find those 100Xs, you better believe the first people that find out about that, Copy My Crypto members. So again, you want to find those 100Xs, check it out. Anyway, take it easy, guys. Bye-bye.